And now for the final figure in this 4-part review, we're going to take a look at the Age 1 Normal. This is number 108 in the Robot Damashii line. And there you see the side of the box. Here's the back showing some of the posing and a little bit of the effect parts in the back. A little bit more posing. Then again shows some of the bending that can go on in the legs. There's the side. So now we can just crack it open. Okay, so hopefully the glare isn't too bad on the clamshell here. This is just an easy way for me to show you all the accessories, and I'll probably just take them out individually later on in this review. But here we have the different hands, and you can see me a little bit. So we have the open palm hands right there, and then we have the beam rifle or beam saber holding hands, and then we have a little thruster effect. Excuse me, a little thruster effect, as you can see there. Next to the beam sabers, that's actually a Damashii display stand attachment piece. Here we have the short and long beam saber blades, the shield, of course, and the Dod's rifle. So pretty plain, pretty ordinary stuff that you would basically see on a Gundam, except for the thruster effect part. But anyways, now we can go ahead and get into the actual articulation of the Gundam figure, and we'll do that now. Okay, so with the figure in front of the camera now, we can go ahead and talk about articulation, and it's pretty standard for what every Robot Damashii Gundam figure has. Of course, he's going to have double joints in the elbows, and I'll start there. He can bend about that much, and he actually can go side to side fairly well. Pretty basic. He can go as high as that. Wow, that high. Pretty impressive. The shoulder armor just pops up right there. Not too difficult. The hand is also on a ball joint, but of course it's like every other one of the Age figures where they have that weird kind of joint system going on, or a plug-in system going on. The chest is also the same, double joint action from the bottom torso and then in the midsection right there. The head is also on a ball joint as well. Move around. What else? Oh, of course, you're going to see this on the master grade model kits, but the front of the forearm can move around, and this is to place the shield in that little peg hole. The skirt armor isn't too bad, actually. It's in two different parts. First, you have the yellow part right there. That's has a little bit of articulation that moves up, and then this white piece right here is on a ball joint, I think it is. Yes, a ball joint that also moves up. The skirt armor is also independent, and it can move up with ball joints. The back doesn't open up to, at least I don't think so. I can't get it open. Nope, it doesn't. So the back doesn't open up to put the Dod's rifle stored there. The beam sabers are on skirt armor as well, and it's pretty much just a hinge joint right there, so not too much articulation. Last we have the legs. Let me move this arm up. Last we have the legs, and like you've probably seen in all the other articulation for the Titus and the Sparrow, there's a little bit of moving parts in the upper legs there. You can barely see it, but this part folds in, and it's pretty neat. It's pretty cool to see. See? Hope that caught on camera. Anyways, the lower leg can also split slightly, I guess. But there you see a break in the leg. The legs right here, or the feet, are on ball joints as well. Kind of a weird way to have ball joints. They're kind of at an angle. So it's like he's a little bit on high heels there, but not really. Anyways, there's no articulation in the feet, but that's okay. And I think that's all. Yeah, that's all the articulation. So if I was going to show anything first, it'd probably be just the shield, because it's such a neat way to put it on. As I showed you in articulation, this front forearm can actually turn around, or go 360 all the way around. Then it allows you to put the plug on this side of the forearm itself, and then you just simply pop the shield in, and there you go. The shield is now facing the side. You can go back as well, and you can turn the hand back around, and it's facing the back of him. So nice neat way to put the shield on. Okay. Next we're going to go ahead and put the, whoops, and drop the clam. Okay, next we're going to put on the hand, and like always, it's the same simple kind of pull out the other hand and put this attachment on. So let's just go ahead and do that. It's a little bit difficult with the smaller ones, well, for any of them actually. And there it goes flying, and that's the right hand, yeah. Okay, so you push it in, there it goes. Okay, so now he has his beam rifle holding hand in. Here's the rifle itself. Moves, opens up at the bottom there to attach this peg into the forearm. This handle can actually swivel out, and there you see a little bit of the scopes colored. I like that a lot. The rifle can actually go into kind of like a sniper mode type thing, and there you have it pointing. And then not only that, it can turn into this kind of little mini gun thing. I know that was advertised a lot in the master grade and I think the high grade form, but it made no sense and we never saw it in the show, I think. But anyways, so you go ahead and insert the peg there, and this hand kind of goes up a little higher than what it's supposed to, but anyways, let's go ahead and pose it. And there you go. Age 1 normal with his beam rifle and shield. Not too shabby. So I guess the next thing is this effect part. Now this is a really cool effect part. I like it a lot because I don't think we've ever done anything like thruster wise. So anyways, you can see the 3 little molded parts right there. They're supposed to fit into or onto the back like so, and they do. They actually fit pretty well, except they don't, when you look at them closely in person, they don't look like they're on there securely enough to where, you know, they wouldn't fall off. And I kind of just barely touched it at the bottom lifting up, and yeah, see? So now it's a little bit difficult to put it back on, but yeah. So there's the thruster part. We'll go ahead and back up a little bit, I think. So, oops, and it fell off again. So anyways, that's the those are the weapons. What's left to show? Oh, of course, the beam sabers. Now the beam sabers, if I can just go ahead and take this off. It's pretty simple. Just take that little beam saber part out, and they're a little, actually, yeah, they're pretty easy to get out. You can just place it in the hand like so. Then you're done. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do this with the short or long beam saber blades. So not too bad, pretty long. Let's put the short one on. Alright, there's a short one, supposed to be used as a dagger. Okay, so now with those weapons shown, let's go ahead and give the final portion of this review. Age 1 normal. It's a pretty simple suit, not too shabby at all, and it's a nice recreation of the original RX-78. In fact, I think this is the second Gundam from a series to actually recreate it. The other one was the O Gundam. I don't know if any other Mobile Suit series had this go on, but anyways, the articulation is great, and the accessories are pretty good. In fact, if I had to choose between all 3, I would choose this one, and that's just because with the Titus, you know, there's a lot of accessories that you have to worry about losing, and then with the Sparrow, you know, you have just too little of everything. And this one is the nice balance between the two. You got a little bit of everything. You got beams, you got weapons, you have good articulation and everything. So in terms of if I had to choose which one was my favorite, it would always be this Age 1. And with that being said, it is now time for part 4. So hopefully the video is uploaded already. Go ahead and go to part 4, and I'll be showing you guys something a little bit special about all 3 of them. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.